we're live, man.
Check.
But that's just a repetition thing.
Hopefully, I'm holding this at a consistent position.
Well, so when you move like that, you gotta kind of, because these are like directional. Yeah, so you gotta
hold it.
Face.
You gotta hold it with two hands.
What's up, everybody?
How's it going? We live.
We live.
This is live.
Sorry, Kev. Oh, I just gave his name away. I'm sorry, but we have this new gentleman here, brand new. But we've been gone for a while. We did record one in April, but
Audio.
Yeah, Mike's audio was gone. So I mean, we could have possibly.
Did I leave your fridge open? Is that what's jingling out there?
So whenever you get another beer, just make sure you close.
I'm gonna close it right now.
Okay.
No, that was my dryer. I was just fucking with you. I didn't think.
Oh, you almost kicked your beer over though.
It's not the fridge. It's not the fridge. That was just a dryer.
We got that on camera. That's nice. Anyway, yeah, we recorded one in April. I want to hear the audio for that one though, because it's like maybe we'll release it as an extra episode one time.
So we could release it, but it's going to be camera audio, which is going to be
shitty. Yeah, that's what I was about to say before
because I had the fan,
the dryer
and everything
interrupted us and played a trick on Michael.
My bad. I didn't mean to.
But yeah, it's been. And in May we were just we were busy a little bit of May. Didn't make it happen, but we're back.
Yeah, April and May were pretty crazy.
Yeah, April especially for. I mean, we only played one show in May, but
yeah.
But April we played every weekend, 4 for 4.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we're back. Our first guest, Kevin Coatoam. You may recognize him from Royek. And have you played a show with Spades yet?
Yeah, I think I'm up to 4 or 5 shows with them now.
Nice. Cool.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, thanks for having me here.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely, dude.
It's been, I don't know, anytime we, other than you, Mike, or I don't know, that's probably about it, but anytime we get around, it's the old school friends. These days anyway, I really appreciate it, so it's nice having you here. My old school friends, Kevin, me, Mike, and Kevin went to high school together. We've been playing, we kind of talked about it in the first few episodes, and we'll talk about it today, reintroduce some history and whatnot, but how I lived in on North Main Street, moved in 2013, and a bunch of people in the scene, we used to jam there, made a lot of music at that house back in the day, and Kevin
showed up.
I originally didn't come there for music.
I
think the first time, I showed up with Miller in cowboy hats and boots.
Yes.
And played beer pong all night. And then
was it a Halloween party, or were you just dressed as a cowboy?
It definitely was.
It was Halloween.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a lot of people
Those first 2 years we had pretty big Halloween
down
parties.
in the basement.
It was
I remember Nate Nate Klingler did the Lieutenant fucking. What's the Lieutenant Dangle? Is that Reno 911?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Short shorts guy?
New boot goofing.
Yeah.
Genuine ostrich. 3 payments. Oh! Wait, what? I'm just goofing. New boot goofing.
Yeah, he did that.
Dude,
and it was cold out, and he's wearing them booty shorts around.
I think I remember, we had about 45, 50 people there both years. This first couple, they were fun. But yeah, you said beer pong. I remember we killed it, dude.
Hell yeah,
dude. We were the fucking beer pong team back in the day.
And I remember just fucking dancing and throwing ping pong balls, and then someone was like, "Hey, there's guitars and amps upstairs. You want to jam?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah! Why haven't we been doing that this whole time?"
Yeah, I mean we obviously knew each other in high school, but we weren't.
Yeah, you guys graduated together,
right? We weren't particularly like close or anything though in high school, and then
we were always cool with each other.
Yeah, it wasn't like but we weren't particularly close. And then I remember you came to that party, and then I think I said something to you, if I remember right.
Yeah, it was probably you, because you see me walking around with my guitar all the time.
Yeah, I was like, we should play, because Josh and I play, come play.
Right.
And then, yeah, you were playing with us for a long time. I mean, that was kind of in a lot of ways, the first iteration of our band. And Myconaut is built a lot of the, the foundation of us getting a feel for each other is just built with you and then with like Tony Falco and everything too.
I feel like I've seen like the entire lifetime of some of the songs you guys have now. Like I've watched them be born, and now they're like fully they're adult songs now. They're fully grown and spreading their wings.
A bunch of the old ones, like some with you on it too, like videos and stuff.
Right.
And it's crazy listening to those songs that are finished now, or like that we play now.
Well, you even jammed with us on we haven't played it live yet, but our two-parter song, the drum song part, the first time we ever played it
here,
whenever
we got the guitars down, you were doing some pretty cool shit
jamming with
actually.
Us here. We have
that's definitely after that time. That was like
that was.
Yeah. I still have that recording.
Hell yeah!
But
was that on Scott's giant amp?
Well, I was just about to say that too. It was like a couple years before that. Well, was it 2013 or 14? You guys moved into that.
2013.
I met you in like 2010 or 2011.
Well, it was the beginning of 2012.
Yeah, dude.
Scott Lesher's grandparents' place out there.
Yeah,
and we had like 2 practices and just went out there and just.
That's crazy to think of now.
You jammed with John before you jammed with us.
You were playing bass,
and you told me.
You
told me about John.
Yeah, I was like, man, this one drummer I played with, he was fucking awesome.
And
man,
then
you need to see this guy.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was like, fuck that guy. Because I was like, we got Tony. He's our guy.
Tony's good too. I'm not gonna deny that. So.
He's definitely. You guys are good in
styles.
different ways.
Yeah, different style. Yeah,
for sure. And it's like that with guitar too. Anytime I jam with you, it's more of like a David Gilmour type thing. But you can mesh well with different people with different different pieces fit differently.
Right.
But yeah, that was. I was talking about. I remember too that one party with the Halloween. It was like Klingler he like called me in for a celeb shot, and I just came out of nowhere, and I just like kind of like was dancing, and I threw it. I wasn't even paying attention. And it was fucking like Money in the Bank, and that was like you were talking about your hype moments before the podcast about playing basketball. That was a big hype moment for sure. It was like it was definitely frat boy energy back in the day too.
Yeah.
Big Container especially. Those were epic.
Yeah, or the line of 20 people. We had like 2 single file 10-person lines passing blunts back and forth. Like,
yeah,
that was nuts.
Big Container, those were crazy.
Yeah,
I mean
the cops were called, or not cops. Well, yeah, the cops were called the one time. We weren't there.
I was there.
At the house. I'm saying at that house, the cops came there.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah, that was
at least once that I remember, and then
that was later.
The fire department had to come because the house got lit on fire. That was later on, but
that was 2017.
I'm just saying that place was always just like there was just shit. That was a crazy time.
It was crazy, but a crazy part of it is though, like our neighbors are older, but they were all about it.
Yeah, they were like really chill about everything. Dude, we used to play music.
We could have had a lot more problems there.
We should have. I mean, yeah, we definitely could have.
We used to play music at like
3
in the morning.
Yep.
Like a lot.
In the middle
of the week.
In the middle of town.
In the middle of town.
Screaming Godsmack for 5 hours all night.
Yeah, we were.
Or whatever Derek's doing.
Ridiculous. Yeah. It was.
Or dude trying to get in the door. Wow. Screaming.
Definitely having that as in the video.
I think it's really funny to look back on that and think about how good we thought we were.
Right.
At the time.
Well, we meshed well was the problem, or I mean,
the
cause of that.
John and I were watching the other day. I was showing him. We were talking about like kind of segue from the basketball thing, but having a good day, and we were just talking about like just play. Like some days you're just better than others for whatever reason, and I mentioned like that one day we have those 2 really sweet videos of Nate playing the drums, and you and I always go like, Nate was just having a good day, you know. We just always say that, but like we were watching those videos, and it was the very first one of the improv jam. Yeah, you know that we do for sound checks at times, and at the very end, Mike, you're just keep doing this, and you're like, that's definitely
talking with my hands.
You're just like, that's definitely the best thing we ever done. Like you were just in awe. You're like, that's the best thing we've ever done, and it's kind of like the point you're making now, like how it's just observing perspective at that time compared to now.
Oh yeah, I mean even just when we like you and I were in Dirty Leaf with Logan too.
And Logan got his start.
On.
We talked there. Logan got his start musically at that house,
right?
And so he got his
music. Yeah, he was kind of like with us, and then there was just differences of what we were going for, and then he split off in his own thing, and I was kind of doing that with him, and then you got drug into it, and then it became a band. But
yeah, we were playing before Logan was initially just coming over. He was
right.
He wasn't even.
Yeah, dude, I remember Logan being like. He was like saying like he was kind of like half-ass like interested in playing, and then he just like
right.
kind of like decided to go all the way all of a sudden. It was
definitely the
I feel like
psychedelics and like just the atmosphere of the
right. I think it just kind of inspired him. But yeah, he 100%. Just took a different like, obviously, I think we were into a spectrum of music, and I think we were into most of the stuff that he's into, at least to some extent. But, like, he definitely kind of just took a different angle from what we were doing.
I think Mark had a big thing to do
with
that,
the Dead thing.
Getting him into live music.
He told me that I got him into the Grateful Dead, and I was like, that's crazy, because, like, he got me, like, way more into the Grateful Dead than I was.
Right.
But there was one video of the Dead. It was just Bob Weir and Jerry Garcia on Letterman in the 80s, and they play Deep Ellum Blues is what it is, acoustically. And I would listen to that all the time. I'd be like, I showed it to Logan, and I guess that sparked it, because he, like, knew the fucking Dead. And then it was like, well, yeah, Mark, R.I.P. Mark Merritt. But yeah, he got Logan, I think, deeper into it, because he was super into them, and that was always cool. Like when we used to go over to Mark's and stuff to jam, like Mark was always really awesome and really supportive. And
sorry, John, we're kind of leaving you out of here. I mean, we're like you said, you guys
it's
had
all good,
a history
dude.
too. And we didn't even say
it's just like I'm doing a podcast, so I don't even have to do anything.
This is a new setup we got going on too. You know, this is the first few we had upstairs, and I liked it up there, honestly. But I mean, this is chill too.
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect when I got here.
Yeah, this was our practice space for 6 months out of the year.
Yeah, this tiny little room here.
Yeah. Hopefully we can make it out in the garage permanently. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
But
yeah. I guess we could, keep talking a little bit. But yeah, we got our start there. I've always you naturally, we talk about this, but you naturally have like a camaraderie with somebody that comes. Like sometimes you don't play well, you know what I mean? You just have a different vibe. You don't vibe well with others, and sometimes it's pretty organic where you match up a lot. But I've always enjoyed playing with you. Like I said, I think you complement my style well, for sure. And a little later in the equation, because I was in that house just for timing purposes, 2013 to 2017, when Mr. Smith decided to put fire to the house.
Light it on fire.
Yeah. But it was beginning of 2017.
Mr. Shits.
When we went out to Pete's. Mr. Shits.
I had to put something in.
I love how like you're not even a part of. You weren't even part of that nickname, and you're like the one that brings it up.
Yeah.
But, perfect month out of the year to bring that up too.
Chad, dude.
Chad.
I wouldn't know that specific detail of month of the year.
Oh, that's funny. No, those recording at Pete's.
We did with Kevin?
Yeah. I'm just talking about those. Those
Oh.
came out pretty decent for like as
For us having no idea what we were doing.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like
I was proud of those.
They sounded pretty good. I remember playing them through like decent speakers we had at the house, like those big speakers, and it sounded good. I mean, we still have them. I still have access to them.
I remember having the MP3 on my phone, and I showed it to a few people, and they were like, "Man, this is like some slow Metallica shit." And I was just like, "That's a good ass compliment. I'll fucking take it."
Yeah. Which we actually did Gray Matter, our Myconaut song. That was one of the 3 we did there. An early version of Gray Matter.
Is that triplet?
Yeah, triplet.
Triplet, yeah. And then we just did
We did the other one, the oddly timed one. The
Aftershock.
No, it wasn't Aftershock.
We didn't do that one. but
It's
yeah.
close to, it's kind of similar.
we did
I
it
know
was
what you're
whatever
talking
had that
about.
riff. It had a different.
It was a different
B
riff
section,
than
I
that.
think.
Yeah.
I got like the other ones were like the more stoner rock one. It was the dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
I remember that one. Yeah.
And then we did the Deftones one. That was like the one heavier riff is like the.
Oh yeah, that was
right.
Yeah,
I like that one.
those are the 3 that we did there.
I think the one that you were talking about that might actually be the first recording we have of anything. I always thought it was Aftershock, but you're right. It does sound kind of similar, but I think it's the one. I forget how it goes. You just did it a little bit ago, but whatever that one riff was.
The Aftershock.
It's
Aftershock.
like Aftershock, but
Oh.
it's a little different.
It's on the 3rd and the 5th fret.
Right, I know.
Yeah.
Is that pretty much Aftershock?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, okay. Well,
No, it was. I think I know what one you're talking about. It's. I can't remember what we
I
called
could
it.
fucking play it right now. I
Where's
remember that.
there's
shit.
It's right beside you.
You know what?
Here, I can hold it. I'm Kevin. I'm Josh. I'm Kevin.
Oh, it's in drop probably.
It wasn't. I messed with it earlier.
All right, here we go.
some jam times.
Live versus the.
Yeah, that's
Aftershock.
Aftershock, but I don't think we recorded that.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Perfect. He still knows it a little bit.
Yeah,
That's
I remember
triplet.
That's triplet. We did record that one. Here.
There's another one that I think
I
is
can
what
play
you're
it. Here,
thinking
you want
of.
to hand that to me real quick? I'll play it.
That other one. You know what I'm talking about, Josh? That other one that I can't think of what the hell it is.
two we did was
Yeah, not that one. I know that one.
that one.
Yeah.
And there's
The other one. We did
Yeah.
another one. We did 4 of them. The other one that's kind of like triplet, but it's not.
That was the one that had the big breakdown in it that I had like a little solo.
Yeah,
on.
whatever.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
No, we did 3. We did 3. It was just those 3. I mean, I'm sure we played those at some point, but here I can find them in here. But yeah, they were only the 3. But yeah, it was kind of we did those and they were good for, like you said, for not knowing anything and just randomly going into it. We did pretty good.
And then we went and got pizza, and the plow guy showed up.
That was the funniest thing.
Yeah, Pete got mad that we got pizza.
He got mad that we carpooled to save the environment.
He got mad that we got pizza when the plow guy was there.
You're out getting pizza in the fucking blog.
He got mad about pizza.
It didn't make it didn't make any sense, but he was mad.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what it was.
He just liked to have something to bitch about.
Oh, he's crazy.
He was fun. Them dogs terrified me, though.
He made my bass.
I was always on edge in that house.
Oh yeah.
Pete made my bass, and Pete hot rodded Josh's guitar.
He did hook me up with a couple cool guitars that I actually don't
Right
have
there, I
anymore,
found 'em.
but
Right there. I knew I could find them. Those are the 3.
chugging drugs, walking on down, and triplet. You damn right. I remember
Told
every
you.
bit of that now.
I knew where I could find them.
our naming system.
Chugging drugs.
Here they are. It sounds good. Like that really does. That was us. And, you know, so
I would mess with the tones a little, like the tone a little bit, but like the levels are all.
That goes to
can
show
hear
you how
everything.
much like potential we have, because like that was just like we were fucking young kids, really raw, and just fucking did that really easy. And that sounds pretty good.
I still haven't heard any of your guys' recordings that you did down in Pittsburgh. I don't think, except for maybe the one.
The single.
Yeah,
on Spotify. Yeah.
Yeah, I still haven't heard the rest of it.
Gotten a little bit better. We've progressed with the mixing as we've been doing it.
Right. I mean, I've seen the live show so many times. I know what it's supposed to sound like, and it comes out really good.
Yeah, we got.
Thanks.
We're finishing Parasite now, which is our second to last one. We just have Headload, and then we'll be good. I'm hoping.
But
I've
yeah,
been for a while. My guess has been August, so I've been saying August. I've been saying hopefully by August.
You guys just recorded. We were talking about that beforehand, but you guys recorded.
Yeah, dude, go ahead. Talk
your
about some of
EP.
your bands currently. You know,
You're in the Erie Reader. It only got a 4.5 star.
Right.
Should have been a 5, but you know that's all right.
Right. Yeah.
I'm just calling this guy out. You know,
He called John Garcia a shitty bitch on the one episode. And then
I call everybody out.
And then I went and seen him in concert a couple weeks ago, and he was a really cool dude.
Yeah, he's kind of a shitty bitch.
He was a really nice down to earth guy, but that's really funny.
We just seen he was doing real good out there.
So you're doing real good.
But yeah, Matty B, who's a big Erie guy.
Matty B.
Matt Boland.
Oh, is he the one that did it?
Yeah,
He
he
recorded
recorded that. He's getting into recording. I'm pretty sure we're actually the first full band he's recorded.
Oh, huh. Sounded good.
And yeah, I mean it sounded really good. There's like a lot of tweaks along the way, but we eventually got it to where we
The mixing
liked it enough
process.
to put it out.
How long did it take for
as a musician, you always hate some part of it, but it's usually your own damn fault.
Oh, 100%.
How long did it take to record?
That.
The first day was like 8 hours of like laying drums and bass, and we got a couple of the guitar parts in, and then we went back the next day, I think, for vocals and just the rest of like little add-ins. And Matt actually went back a few times to redo vocals, and they added like a little chimey acoustic guitar in the back of a couple of parts on one song just to give it a little more click. But it was a pretty smooth process. Matt was easy to work with, and we got it out and released that finally, and we got that review in the Erie Reader by Nick Warren, who is also a respected Erie musician. So that was kind of cool that he got us in there and
Only gave you 4.5 stars.
told us it was crisp. I'll take what I can get.
No,
that's
I
awesome,
read it.
dude.
It was
I
cool.
lost a half star to taxes.
I agree
It's
with
government's fault.
I agree with the assessment of the style of the band. There is definitely like kind of an REM thing. It almost reminds me of like your band almost reminds me of like a later 90s like kind of alt rock pop type stuff though, in a weird way. Like I feel like you guys could have wrote the Friends theme.
Like some Tal Bach thing.
It's not quite that. The jingly part of it is like that, but like the content of it's different, and then there's different parts and dynamics in there. But that core like
That
little
is
bit
funny.
of a poppy thing in it.
I don't disagree with that. And usually, like, we have like weird communication on like music genres, but I feel like that's pretty accurate.
When it first got together, Matt said, he's like, I think we're going for like a hard rock / Midwest emo kind of thing. And I was just like,
What does that even mean?
yeah, I was like, well, I got you at rock. We can do that.
I don't really know enough about emo to
Midwest
know
emo.
what Midwest emo means.
Is that like you're a farm? You're like on a farm, but you're like, man.
From what I can
don't wanna
gather,
farm all
it's
this
like
shit.
softer,
I guess I gotta.
riffy, melodic.
I don't got no
kind
friends.
of.
Here on the phone.
I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't put a lot of research into
I mean,
it. But
it's like it's like 90s alt to me.
So
he likes
Yeah.
bands like Pine Grove and Hippocampus.
Yeah, I'm not familiar.
Yeah, it's like some really alternative 90s stuff that I just.
There's like a couple like I watched One Piece and there's like a theme. I can't remember. Like they changed the theme song every 50 to 100 episodes or whatever, like the intro theme to the show. But there's like one theme in the show where I'm like, this reminds me of Kevin's band. Like,
That's cool.
I wish I knew what one it was to bring it up, but yeah, it.
But yeah, basically, I just have Matt throws chords at me, and I do what I can to not sound like I don't know what I'm doing.
You usually know what you're doing, so.
Yeah, you got a couple songs in there. You got some, like you got your song, that one song.
Yeah, there was
That wasn't
couple of
recorded.
songs that we did with Dirty Leaf that I brought along with me.
Okay.
Because they're pretty much my songs, like that I brought into Dirty Leaf because we needed more material. But I just kind of always just take those songs wherever I go, I guess. But I written a couple of more since then,
Nice.
and we're slowly getting built up to 2 hours of music so we can start putting on some real shows.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Do you guys do covers?
Right now we have to do a couple to fill that 2 hours, but
That's a long time.
yeah, we
though.
have a couple of covers that we keep in our back pocket that we've worked on, but there's also like a lot of random like 3-chord songs we've just jammed on in practice, and we're like, well, we can pull that out in a jam.
Where did you guys record it at?
At Matt's studio up by like 38th and Cherry area by the high school.
Okay.
Did we ever mention that you're in the band, Royek? Because we should probably mention that.
I think we said it.
Oh, okay, cool.
I think we did.
It's
If
implied.
not, we can
You've been in Royek
put
for
it
how
in
many
the
years? Or
we can
I
put
think
it in the title of the video.
we started in
Kevin from
2022,
Royek.
like toward
Josh
the
said
end
it,
of
he said
2022.
Spades. He said
Oh,
he
yeah,
Royek
okay.
and Spades.
And we actually
Come on, Mike.
it was me, Matt, John,
my
and
fridge
this
is
guy
open.
Jeremy, and we
It's about
hadn't
to
even
be.
played a show yet, and we had some issues where
showing off your jorts or what?
You gotta throw it. Dude.
but yeah, Jeremy had to
What the
go.
hell's going
and-
on?
Got a show you running here,
What is
Michael.
going on?
What is going on? Sorry, Kevin. Michael kind of put on a show and interrupted your story there.
We got Eric, I'm pretty sure, at the beginning of 2023,
Guitarist?
or maybe that was the end of
This is
2022
about
when he
me.
joined.
Give it up for yourself.
Sorry.
But yeah,
Kevin's like, I'm never coming on again.
Our first show was at Jekyll and Hyde's in Erie.
I just wondered, like,
I've been hearing a lot about that place.
It's small. It was sardine cannon.
No, I
there.
think
It
that was the Rathskeller we got offered to play at one time. I don't think Jeff-
small. You said I haven't been in there in over 7 years, and the last time I was there, like me and Miller rode that bull in there when I was like not sober.
They had a mechanical bull.
But in
That's funny.
other EP,
Then it was very gray area the rest of the night.
other EP news, Spades has just released or is about to release. I can't remember if they actually did the release or not. I'm pretty sure it was just released, but they
Yeah.
just released their EP, Maiden
see that.
Voyage.
Yeah, I did see it.
And I joined like right as they were getting ready to do their last recording session. So they invited me out and they're like, come get in on these songs since you're going to be a part of it. And I was like, hell yeah.
Nice.
And I actually had to leave early, so I only got on one song, but it was the title track. And
That's cool.
it's been a lot of fun to jam with those guys.
We should say that you moved for a while there, and you just kind of recently came back into the scene.
Yeah.
Because you were around till what, 2018-ish?
Yeah. In 2019, I moved to New York, and I was commuting back to Erie and back to Titusville. And
yeah, we were trying to do a cover band, and then COVID happened, and then it just kind of fell apart.
Right. But yeah, I've just been driving back and forth the entire time, and now I'm back to Pennsylvania, and it's a little, I mean, it's nice being closer to my friends and everything. But it's still about the same drive to Erie for
your
playing music.
practice.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you were only in Ripley.
yeah, it wasn't even that big of a change, honestly.
It's, yeah, I mean, dude, that was crazy that, like, we put all that work into that cover band, and then it just never happened.
Yeah.
Like, I think about that sometimes. I'm like, fuck.
What kind of sucks?
With Tony, well, it was with
Our
Derek.
three-piece,
We
no-name
when
cover
we
band.
when we so like when Dirty Leaf broke, like
Disbanded
split the
the
first
one,
time.
yeah.
It split into two bands, and I was in
Kevin
both of them.
was in both of them, but yeah, it split into two bands.
I couldn't
basically.
quit. They
And
were
we
like,
just
we're
wanted-
done. And he was like, okay, we're done. And I was like, no, come back.
But yeah, I mean, I remember I asked Kevin, I was like, well, we're going to start a cover band, because like when we split up, I wanted to still play with Tony, so I was like, I'm going to start a cover band. I got Kevin involved, and then Derek was like
Yeah, and
playing
then
with
Derek
us, and
started showing
then that stopped. He ended up quitting.
And then it was just us three again
Us
for
three,
a bit.
and
But
we
we
had
had
the-
like 25
We had the songs
songs.
like built up, and then Derek quit, and then we had to start over again and build
Yeah.
them back up, because we had to figure out what ones we could.
We had like
We had
25
to sing and
songs, and then
play.
after he left, we were down to like 14 or 15, because there was like 10 that I did, and then a couple of his that I could pull off. And yeah, I was like, man, that sucks. We had like a whole set of music almost,
We were
or like 2 sets.
we were pushing, like we were right on the edge. Like I think we were like probably like 4 or 5 songs away from like being able to.
We
gig.
could have got bar gigs.
Yeah, we were about
Easily.
to do it, and then COVID happened.
We could have
and
got
then
paid.
It just fell apart, and then yeah, we just never picked it back up. But yeah, we could have got paid.
I still left some shit in that basement too.
I was wondering if I left shit in that basement.
I have a guitar rack that
I have that.
Oh,
Your
yeah?
Wish one.
yeah.
I have that. Oh, you can have it back.
Podcast.
And there's that broken amp head.
I had that little Ampeg from the 90s, that combo. Like that 100-watt combo or whatever it was. I think that might be a Tony's Ants. But, I mean, I want to
Just jamming down there.
get it.
You got amps all over the place.
I want to. Yeah, I know, right?
You left that guitar at Nelson Ledges. Though,
He's
when
got
you-
amps in
At least
Atlanta.
a dozen back at your house, and then you got some like all over the county.
Just dropping these things like illegitimate children. Yeah.
You're the Nick Cannon of guitar amps.
leaving your musical seeds everywhere.
I was gonna say real because you plugged Spades' album they're dropping. I was gonna say what was Royek's? Is that an album you guys are releasing?
It was self-titled Royek.
EP.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Royek
Because
EP.
I can throw that up there.
We do plan on
toss,
putting
yeah.
together a full album eventually. I don't know if they want me. We've talked about names for that. I don't know if we've actually landed on anything, and I don't know if I should release that information or not. But
Yeah, understandable.
yeah, hopefully we'll have like a full like 8 to 10 song album coming out at some point. Hopefully we'll get some of my songs recorded at some point. That'd be cool.
I really liked your Sunshine song or whatever it's called. I don't know if it's called Sunshine.
I
but
feel good about that one. It feels kind of like catchy a little bit.
I'm sorry.
Wait, what happened?
Because you were like, I really like your. I was like, I thought you were about to. I like your socks. Because you were just looking at
I like your socks, but
Thanks, dude.
you should probably.
That's
keep
a
them
song,
on.
right?
Haynes.
I like your socks.
I like your socks. No, my bad, dude. My bad.
It's all right.
And what's your other one? Your Pink Floydish one.
The slow one is
The
Into
bluesy
the
one.
Storm.
Into the Storm. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I know
remember
John
that
likes
now.
that one.
I remember that one now.
That is a good one. Those are good ones for sure.
First heard it at the Cambridge Springs Fest last year.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, I remember you guys.
We
being
stopped
there.
by, yeah, dude. John and I after the Hootenanny.
Hell yeah.
That was fun.
I meant to ask you before we even started this. Did you hear anything back about that?
No.
No.
I can ask him tonight
Okay. All right.
for sure.
Cool.
A little real life talker in the podcast.
Breaking the fourth wall.
Trying to figure out. Yeah, I guess we should plug some shows. It's a good time.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna have him plug
Yeah, go
the
ahead.
rest of his stuff.
Yeah. Plug your upcoming
Man.
shows.
Oh yeah, upcoming. So tomorrow, I'm gonna be playing at the 1020 Collective in Erie with Spades for Logan's birthday party.
Nice.
We're opening for Dirty Leaf.
He's a 30.
29, I think.
He's 20. Oh, yeah. I
I'm
guess
pretty
he
sure
is.
he's a year younger than me.
Yeah, you're right.
He's a
I'm about to be
29-year-old
30.
baby boy.
But then the 14th is the Frog Pond. I'm gonna be opening up for Royek.
That's like a solo thing?
Yeah,
Is that going to be like your country gig stuff? Or
it's just gonna be some.
whatever.
Random,
Yeah.
And then the 21st is the Riverside Fest.
You guys done over there?
Sorry.
28th, I think, is Voodoo Erie with Spades. Or maybe it's the Rook.
Somewhere up there.
In Erie with
Around that
Spades
lake
for
thing.
sure. And then I'm playing twice at Chafee's with each band. Or once with each band, I guess.
Right.
Twice.
Twice total.
Which is
Each
cool.
band, dude. Goddamn.
Spades will
You
be
guys
on
are special bands. I guess.
Spades will be on the big stage, so that'll be fun.
Nice.
And then there's some other random stuff going on that I'm not 100% sure on the details of. But there's like a acoustic thing at Asbury in August. There's the Light Up the Darkness Festival in August.
For sure.
That has not been announced yet, but
No, we're about to.
Surprise
Kevin
is out.
spilled the fucking beans.
I'm going to keep my shit secret, but I'm going to let.
We wasted the good surprise on you.
All right. Well, I mean, that's kind of what we're doing right now. Anyway,
That's a
so,
seg- yeah, it's
so
a good-
thank
it's a
you.
good
I
segue.
appreciate Kevin Coatoam. Dude, I had to tell them that nobody knew the Burlington thing we were talking about yesterday. I'm like, dude, that's been Kevin and
I
I's
call
thing.
him
Coatoam
Paper
family.
Bear and Cat Farm and
Cat
Yeah.
We were literally talking about that yesterday at
Had a
practice.
lot of nicknames over the years.
It's always been Burlington for me.
Kevbot.
Bear. Fucking Homer.
Homer, yeah.
Anarchy.
That's your name in the Skibbity Bops. Homer.
Oh, right.
But, so we got us.
What's your name in that, Michael?
Low, it's low.
Yeah, low.
LOE.
We got Hills and Holler this weekend, but that's by the time the podcast comes out, we'll probably already be
Yeah,
for sure.
I'll try to upload it tonight.
Yeah. John will do his best, but yeah, we got that. How'd you even find out about that? Like, it's kind of like
The Hills and Holler?
Yeah.
I think I just came across it randomly on Facebook.
Okay.
And I had seen the poster and I seen like From the Fallout and like
bands we know. And
Modern Fossils and stuff, yeah.
Cool.
And I think some like other heavy I think there are other heavy
There definitely
bands
is.
on there.
Oh, there definitely is for sure.
There's one I looked at the list yesterday and the one before us it was like Blue Metal Machine or something like that.
Yeah.
I think it's like a 2-piece and they're like I think it's like metal core or something maybe. I'm not entirely sure.
Metalcore 2-piece. That's pretty crazy.
But yeah, I'm pretty stoked about that one though because pretty nice stages
Yeah.
from what I seen.
Yeah.
And
I know we are 2 weeks after that. Well, that's tomorrow, June 7th and 9th at 9. And then we potentially have 2 shows 2 weekends after that.
21st.
Yeah, the weekend of 21st and 22nd. The Cambridge Music Fest. We're expecting to be playing there. We don't have like a set time yet. But we do have a set time for the Hootenanny. It's going to be our second year playing that. We play it Saturday. And it's like, what time? It's like during the day, 1 something.
Yeah, 140 to 220, I think, or something.
Something like that, yeah. But that was a cool festival last year. That was fun.
Yeah.
Just a different spot. I'm kind of
Yeah, it's at the Whole Shot Raceway.
I've never.
Linesville.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
they're like I seen pictures the other day. They were building. I think they were building stages and stuff. It looked pretty sweet.
Nice.
But yeah, that should be fun. And then yeah, for the Cambridge Fest, hopefully if we do get on that, we'll be maybe closer to you guys. His band's playing.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
9:45. You said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't played a show together since September last year.
Yeah, very beginning September. Yeah.
Was that that was a light up?
Yeah.
That
That one he talked about a little bit ago. Yeah, that was that one.
Right.
If
right.
if I ever went on
one.
a podcast and they're like, so you should plug your shows, I'd be like, I don't know anything about.
So yeah, so
anything.
tell us,
Am I playing next weekend? Yeah,
It's all on our website, dude.
we do have a website.
That's what I would say. I would be like, it's all on our website.
You're like fucking Google it, dude.
Mike, get back in your kennel. We'll let you know when we need you to play bass.
Put my cage on the bar so I can see. Shut up, dog.
Or like when somebody messages the band or something, we're like, "Whoa, what are you doing?" Like, but then we got. I'm really excited for that weekend in July. The end of July, the one that we were talking about yesterday. The
Yeah, so that'd
Burning
be
Man and Metal Massacre.
the next one after the Hootenanny weekend.
That's like this 27th.
Month later.
Yeah,
a
26th,
week
27th.
later.
Yeah.
Yeah, Burning Man Fest. We are booked on that one. We're going to be doing an acoustic act for that one, actually, which is going to be sweet.
We play that Friday.
It's coming up. We definitely got to have a couple practices.
No, that's what I was gonna say that too. For sure.
Try to practice some acoustics, but
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
Then the day after, hopefully it's not set in stone yet. It's like kind of like the Hootenanny. We got to
Yeah.
see what we get for the Metal Massacre.
For sure.
There is a group chat, and Justin asked everyone what days they would prefer. So it's looking like it's pretty even. Like some people want Friday, some people want Saturday, but it's looking like pretty even. So I'm thinking we'll get it. It just whatever we sell, that would depend on what time then,
Right.
Not day.
Yes.
So that
As long as we
makes
get
it-
Saturday, that's good.
That was cool that he did that because that makes that really nice. Actually,
You should. I think that's how they should be done.
Yeah.
For sure. But yeah, I'm excited. Burning Man, we get to be there. Mushroom and Fungi Flows, so
Yeah,
it's gonna be fun as shit. And then Metal Massacre was my favorite show that we played last year. So
Is that still going to be up at Gemini?
yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Ohana, which
Ohana means
I wonder
means
if
family.
I wonder if
It
they're
means
going to
family.
have the Violet Gathering there again.
I don't know.
I haven't heard anything about that yet.
It was kind of poopy last year. Yeah.
It wasn't bad for like inaugural.
Was that the poopy one?
I thought that was wasn't that after the massacre?
Do you
Or
know
was that
about
the-
the poop?
Yeah, you guys told me about it at the
Oh,
Violet
okay.
Gathering.
Oh, that's right. It was because we played the main stage.
Yeah, I came and saw you guys at the Violet Gathering, and then I came back and played the next day.
Yeah.
That's right. Yep.
Yep.
We don't like that happened, but we kind of like that it happened in a.
I mean,
It's funny.
It's
It's
For
really
sure.
fucked up though.
yeah. It is fucked up.
Don't
but it's
poop in
like-
the toilet.
It just stems from that one joke.
Also,
that I
now
made.
that it happened,
The Ohana
I'm gonna
joke.
laugh
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
I would not trust an outdoor toilet. There's probably like spiders.
That's
and, like
that's what I'm saying.
who knows
dude. Like,
what crawling
Dude, how
around
do you
there.
think people used to just poop? They just
Drop one and a mouse comes running out.
just poop wherever.
For sure.
bites your sphincter? That would suck, dude.
I've definitely been out in the woods.
What did they
camping and-
wipe with?
What, old people? Or like old humans, you mean?
Just rip off the old
The
shirt
guy
pocket?
Pooped in the toilet.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, thought we were talking about like early humans.
I mean, you got to be such a fucking
right.
animal to poop in that toilet. I bet you he probably just pulled his pants right up.
no big deal. You're saying like this.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
I'm
back
guessing-
then it was it was probably just like go to the water.
I
that
don't
we
mean
drink
animal
and
as
go
a
rinse it out.
term of endearment either. I mean animal like in a tisk kind of way.
So yeah, what? And then we got
Yeah, we'll get off the pit.
so we'll a beautiful segue from the poopiness into the disgust. We played it last year. We hosted a festival. We held it at the Green Space. which is owned by the Arc of Crawford County in Meadville. And Kevin's band Royek played there last year. We had 9 bands.
And that actually turned out really well.
It was fun for sure, and I was like, it was enjoyable to be able to play with you and Logan again. Like we were talking about all the people that used to play at my old house in North Main Street, but it was kind of so it's, like you said, it was the last time we've all played a show together. So
it was cool that you got Jay to be a part of that too, because he puts on good shows.
I agree.
He's a good promoter.
That was a big
that
big
was
part of it.
That was extremely awesome of him to do that.
But we did that, and it lined up as the Saturday of Labor Day last year. But we're gonna be doing it earlier this year. Mike's got a smile on his face over there, whatever he's thinking about. But we're gonna be doing it August 24th, hypothetically this year. We don't have commitment from all the bands, but we're probably like 90% there, I would say.
We got 2 slots.
2 slots left to be confirmed, but it is looking like it's going to be a new location this year. Still in Meadville, not too far from the green space we're going to be having at the compound, the Voodoo compound on Bessemer Street, which we've played a few shows there in the past. And I enjoy that space. And
A couple years since we've been playing.
Yeah,
that was actually our first show.
Our very first show.
It's going to be
shows at the compound.
Compound outside, yeah.
Hey, just so everybody knows, it is going to be a really good space for a show. If you want to be a part of all the noise and you want it to be as loud as possible, you can get really close. And if you want to get away, there's tons of room to get away. And
yeah.
I
People can have adult beverages.
I enjoy that as a listener personally. So like
it is pretty yeah.
And I know other people do too. They don't want to be trapped in a tin can.
I like it there as long as the music's outside. I just played there
Inside
last week
yeah.
inside and
at Arch or
No,
upstairs?
Compound
Oh,
for
at
the
the
grand
compound.
It was the opening show, yeah.
Yeah. And
Sorry I missed the rest of that.
it got really loud in there.
Really?
Yeah.
See, when we played there, and this was the first time I had seen Matt play when he was in
For
Trace
sure.
the Pattern.
For sure.
Was that indoors?
It was.
Indoors.
Voodoo
It was
Blackout
the
show.
quietest indoor band I've ever heard in my life was Trace the Pattern. I was like, I don't know if it was because we had Jake Sterling do sound.
Yeah.
And I didn't know if it
He
was
always
them
does
or
good.
him or what, but like it was under control, and I was like,
He always does good.
I was like, this is impressive how like quiet this is right now, because like, it's not like it was. It had the necessary like balls, but like
It was
cool,
for sure.
but it was just like, yeah, I mean like we could talk
Right.
like if we got
A distance away, yeah.
Yeah,
I
I don't
mean, even by
want
the soundboard, like we weren't like getting in each other's ears, like we were.
Even
just
the
talking.
videos too sounded great.
Right.
Got back from
Yeah, our videos that we got from that show that
Those
we
are the
put
most views we ever
online got the most traction out of anything we've ever put out on the internet.
I don't want to get too much into the frustrations that we had with sound at that show, but I really just couldn't hear myself. Like I couldn't even hear my guitar because it was just so
it was
loud in there.
Brandon, wasn't it? Oh, it was Brandon.
But yeah,
I'm laughing at his face. You're just like,
I hope.
Sorry, other random. If it was Brandon, I was ready to talk shit, dude. Nah.
No, I don't. It's I don't
It's
know
hard.
what the cause was.
I'm
but
not a sound guy,
it
so
was
I
bad,
don't
yeah.
bust their balls that hard.
Yeah, I'm not a
I
sound
leave
guy. I
that
don't
up to the
understand
sound
it.
guys.
Yeah.
to bust other sound guys' balls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they
Per
do.
usual.
You ever talk to a sound guy and then they were just like, "Let me tell you about this sound guy."
Right.
Like at a show. You mean like a sound
Every
guy
fucking
attending somebody
time.
else's show?
Every single time you talk to a sound guy,
And they
they're
know
like,
all of them
"Let
too.
me
Like
tell you
talking to somebody
about
near you.
this
We did a show
fucking-"
in Pittsburgh. Like, oh, I know that sound guy. He sucks, dude.
But yeah, I just
Didn't mean to
hope they-
out all you sound guys, but
That's
I
what they
outed
do.
all you
That's what
sound
it
guys.
literally
That's how they
is.
talk.
You know what? Step up.
Yeah. I can't wait to become a sound guy and talk shit on all the
I know. That's like my final form is like quitting the band and like getting old and maybe growing a ponytail out when my hair's all gone on top. Just being a sound guy and
Like
just
the guy in
talking
the Hard Rock or
fucking,
whatever?
just talking shit on other sound guys. Just being like, this sound guy fucking sucks.
That's what you're looking forward to in your golden years?
Yeah, that's how I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go out talking shit on other sound guys.
I was gonna say we got one more after that too. But yeah, Light Up the Darkness Festival.
Yeah.
August 24th.
August 24th.
Still not completely set in stone, but everything's like we have the venue basically booked. Like
Yeah.
they basically have it in their books.
We're still donating to Yolanda Barco.
Yolanda Barco Center, yes. That was the other thing too. I was gonna say last year we raised, because I don't think I ever even told
Afterwards,
everybody, like all the other bands or anything, like what we actually made.
Yeah.
And we did. I think it was like 735.
Yeah, I was gonna say
something like
seven
that.
something.
It was over $700, which is I thought pretty good for a first go around.
Yeah, that's a decent
I
start.
think-
Of a donation.
There was only,
to the
like,
festival.
I mean, there's like 150 people or maybe 200 people that filtered
Throughout
in
the
and
day.
out throughout the day.
Yeah.
So I mean, $700 for that little, like, it was, that's a pretty
It was good.
turnout.
It was
I think.
definitely good.
Yeah, I mean, this year, you know,
We should have more time to promote
I
the
think
event, too,
I think
this
it's
year.
gonna be
Yeah,
better
that too, that
promoted
helps.
this year, and I do think the venue
It's better.
itself, not to talk shit on the space that
You're
we
not
were
talking
allowed to
shit.
have the last time, but this venue is just
It's bigger.
significantly
It's more music
better,
friendly.
and it's also, you know, alcohol's permitted.
That's pretty.
That's a
big.
big thing.
Yeah,
I do like the green space. I think they should do more with it. But
right.
the people that are gonna come
Yeah.
and hang out and rock out all
They
night.
want some beers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Oh
want some
yeah.
brewskis.
It's hand in hand. You know what I mean? It's a social thing. You know.
Plus, too, like, and weather doesn't even really matter being outside at the compound either, because the crowd people in the crowd, fans, they can be covered. It's an old lumber yard, so it's like got those like lean-to awnings or whatever.
Right. That was full of beer kegs when I was there.
Yeah, yeah.
They were
I
like,
think-
"Yeah, you're gonna be playing over here on the inside."
It
I
does
thought
look
it was
way
gonna be
different
outside.
inside than they don't. There wasn't a stage there. You didn't have a stage.
Yeah, we were. I was going to say
Yeah,
that
there
too.
was
You
no
guys were on
stage
the
either.
ground. We were at least like a foot and a half on these like plastic pallets. They had.
Yeah.
So that could have been a big part in like the sound.
The sound too. Yeah. And then we got, well, like you said, one more after that. We have one,
That's September 6th.
yeah, in Voodoo Erie, like the patio
outside
series.
patio series.
Yeah.
We'll be there with 15 Walls.
Yeah, for sure.
Which we've done a show with them before.
Yeah,
at
they're-
Philly.
Yeah, they're Souls minus
It's a
Danny
lot,
and
it's a lot of fucking
Dan.
walls.
There is a lot of walls.
15 walls, dude. Yeah.
Is that like one room?
You probably got.
I don't even know. I don't even think I have 15 walls in this house, dude.
You got 4 in here and 4 in there, 4 in the bathroom, 4 upstairs. How
I
many
got-
rooms are up there?
Maybe
There's
they
too
wrote
many.
their band about your house.
You got the walls to do it.
I got the big walls. She's got the big walls.
Do you count that
So
little
many
section
fucking
as a
walls,
wall of its
dude.
own?
Yeah, I probably should. Can't leave them in. Can't leave them in.
Time in here on
We are at 53.
close there.
Getting
Nice,
close.
nice. Yeah, I'm really excited for that. Just any of these upcoming shows, really, that we have, especially some of the bigger ones, like the weekend here, 2 weeks from this weekend. Definitely the one in July with the Burning Man and Metal Massacre, and then, yeah, you know, with the completion of Light Up the Darkness.
Yeah, I think if we, you know, just get this thing rolling pretty quick here, we're going to be able to really promote the Light Up the Darkness. And do we have any confirmation about any catering food type deal?
Not
Food
yet.
trucks?
So
we won't even bother
I'm in contact with
mentioning
Elise.
who it is
And
till we get it.
yeah, but she's still got to find out some details. But
I've been I have been putting a bug in a few people's ears about looking for local sponsors in Meadville.
okay, cool.
So I do have my hands out and about in town, so hopefully I can help
Nice.
out with that.
She had a good idea too when I met with her on this past Saturday. she said reaching out to some of the local bakeries and seeing if they'd want to even like do like a special like whatever cupcake or something.
Right.
That would be awesome.
And like whoever buys them, proceeds would go.
Yeah, I mean, and anybody watching too, you know, if you guys are able to get a hold of us, or even in the comment section on the video, if anybody has any
reach out for sure.
suggestions about
Anything.
that in particular, you know, like how to help promote that.
Any ideas?
It is going to be a cancer fundraiser.
Like John said, we did it for the first time last year and raised a little over $700. So hoping to have at least similar results this year. And like I said, with the extra time and kind of a bigger, more welcoming place to have this event, I think the crowd will be like probably twice as big this year. So should be another really good event.
Yeah, it's a big space.
Yeah,
tons of parking too, so don't even be worried about that.
Yeah. Nice.
But I think that pretty much does it for shows.
Yeah.
And anything else really? One last song. We're on. Hopefully after this last.
I think I was gonna say we could tell them
one more song to mix. And
we're just finishing our 4th. Well, we did 6. We're leaving 1 off. Our debut album's gonna be a 5-song, and we are 99.9% done with the 4th one. So we're about to move on to our 5th and final one. Title track for our debut album called Headload. But I do want to add too a couple of things. We got some merch here, shirts, stickers. You can buy them on the website, or just anybody can reach out to the band page or any of our individual pages. But shirts are 1 for $20, 2 for $30. Stickers $2 a piece or 3 for $5. But yeah, Mike is really good.
He's just like, bruh.
He's like the Vanna White of.
I'll stick it on my ass and shake it.
Makes me think about that one Omegle pictures that we have at your house with your brother. Oh shit! But Kevin, you have anything else to tell about your bands or anything?
No, we pretty much covered it, I think.
Cool. Well, appreciate having you on. I guess we can cover, I think, on the end here, just maybe some shows, shout-outs, thank yous that we've had recently while we end this year.
Yeah.
We've played a lot of shows since our last podcast. As I said, we're supposed to do one monthly. That's the plan anyway. I think we'll be able to from now forward. But
when was the last one? Was that before the Hard Rock?
It was before the Hard Rock.
Yeah.
It was just before in March. Our last podcast was March. So
we had all of it, all those April shows,
and the ones in March too. At the very end, we had it was literally right before the Hard Rock, so we recorded it. So we had the one at the Hard Rock, and which was pretty sweet. A lot of fun. We had about 25, 30 people, friends, family come watch us. It was a cool event. And then John and I played with Fungi Flows at Erie, at Voodoo in Meadville. That was right. That was a lot of fun.
The following weekend, yeah, that's right.
That was a lot of fun. And then we played that one, probably one of the more lame shows we played, but at Smiling Moose the following week.
Yeah, that was pretty rough. If you guys ever get offered to play that place, tell me no.
It would be cool. It's not a bad. I don't think it's a bad place to play.
I'm just saying that because I'm a drummer and I had to.
Yeah, I think it's a bad place to play if it's us coming from Meadville to go there.
It just depends on
if you were there.
It's got to be
you were
perfect,
down there.
Yeah.
If you were down there, be like whatever. Let's play there. But yeah, like it's too. It seems like it might be hit or miss, and when you miss and you drive 2 hours to miss,
it was a miss for us. But when I was talking to Jason about us, telling him that I was playing there, he said, like, he gave it good reviews. He's like, oh, cool, I've had a lot of bigger bands play there that he knew. But
no, I think it would be good. I don't think it was.
It was a miss for.
It was just a miss for us that time because I think it could potentially be good.
Right, I agree. It has potential, but it's got to be very specific,
Well, it's like when I get the emails from Drusky. I think it's Drusky. I always want to say Drewski, but I think it's Drewski.
It's definitely Drusky. That sounds.
But
Drewski.
a lot of the earlier ones, like back then, it was like just metal. It was metal, and then everything else was like indie pop or rap or something or country. So that was all they had. So, but then after doing it, was like, I don't know if I really want to keep booking with like something for that. Like around here, it's fine.
The heavier like deathcore bands,
like Terror from Grace or something. But to travel that far and be in that type of lineup,
I mean,
I don't think
for us,
way more of a sacrifice.
That's a good
for
move,
us
yeah.
specifically.
For
I
reward.
think we need to find obviously like a local draw down there that's like somewhere within the spectrum of what we do, and then maybe even get like Fog Giant or somebody.
Like, Whorehound's from down there, right?
Somebody that's or any of the bands that are I think heavier around here that aren't in the Erie scene that are. I mean, Fog Giant's kind of like the only stoner doom metal band, and we're not a doom metal band, but I think we're like stoner rock adjacent or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
But what I'm saying is like, or even just any of those harder rock bands like the Grunge Night bands. You know, getting them involved with also like kind of playing with another like stoner rock band in that area at a venue like that would make sense. I think if we could get a good draw, but
we'll keep going though. But then the following week, we played at Cambridge, which was cool for a few reasons. Riverside. We got to see Connor and Pig, some local support, and that's when we really tried to like find your sound, you know what I mean, like the
trying to dial it
down a little bit. But
there was quite a few people. Even Steph and Tony, I hadn't seen them in quite a while.
Yeah, no, it was cool. Then we played at the 420 Fest the weekend after that. Dread Metal's inaugural 420 Fest. That was a lot of fun.
Kevin played that too.
Yeah, Kevin was there the day before. Yeah,
that was my first show with Spades, I believe.
Nice.
Okay.
Maybe my second.
You were there on Saturday. We were there on Sunday.
No.
Oh, you guys didn't play that? Oh.
No, but Dread Metal, or Jay, when we were talking to him, he said he doesn't want to have bands there consecutively. He wants to be able to give everybody a chance. And he's like, so since Spades did it this year, Royek can do it next year. I was just like, hell yeah, I'll be back.
I'll say his name like that. I'll be like, yeah, Dread Metal.
Right.
Excuse me, Mr. Metal.
Do I live in Facebook?
Yeah.
And then we had definitely top 3 show to date after that when we played at Voodoo with
the 27th.
Yeah, the 27th.
Eden on Fire and Terror from
Eden on
Grace.
Fire.
That was a really good show.
That was probably our top 3 at least.
Yeah, everything sounded really good for that. The lights were really good.
When you guys played there, did Jason do your sound?
Yeah, it gets better every time, but we played there when it wasn't that good yet.
It was
the first time he brought the fog machine, and he brought some extra lights, but not very many.
He's probably feeling the room out a little bit.
Yeah, and it was good, but your guys was like a show. Like, it was awesome.
It was a lot of fun.
I was really happy that Johnny got that video. I don't know if you're watching, Johnny, but thank you, dude. That was sweet. It sounded like he was in the front of the stage, so you could hear Sage better there, obviously.
Wait, when he came around.
And then when he came around, you couldn't hear Sage anymore, but you could hear everyone else just the same. Like, it sounded the same all the way around the stage. And it was insane. Obviously, the drums were a little bit more
prominent. He's got to focus on you. He's a drummer.
I tried to get videos, but I just don't have the equipment to do it and get decent quality.
Right.
Yeah.
I did get a lot of decent pictures that night.
We should.
You did, yeah.
We should start
the light behind Sage. I don't know if you got that one.
And it's just the silhouette. Yeah,
that's what I used for the thumbnail in that video. It was because it wasn't even in the video. I just used that picture. So I was like, this is perfect.
It was dope.
We used to have Dave Battles. Is that how you say his name?
Yep.
He would GoPro for us. For when we were in Wizard Sleeve.
Dude, Dave.
And
you know, I'm like 2 weeks older than him, but he looks like he's like 20 years older than me.
Yeah, I know.
That's crazy to me.
Gray man Dave.
Yeah, he looks like he's had a stressful. Pretty stressful.
I literally am.
But yeah, he would do GoPro videos for us.
Yeah.
For Wizard Sleeve, and he's done them for Myconaut. Well, maybe that was Brandon that did the GoPro.
Brandon did it for sure.
But yeah, it was Brandon and Dave would do them back and forth. But I do think that
And Anthony a couple of times.
I do. Yeah, I think he did some. But yeah, R.I.P. Anthony.
Oh shit.
Hell yeah.
But yeah,
What a good soul.
yeah, that guy was really cool. But anyways, what I was saying was we like I know you come to some of our shows and like we
Support.
could come
You know.
to your like
I do.
we
I go to your
should-
shows.
We should try to work something out about like videoing each other. Like if we
Yeah.
could get a hold of a GoPro,
Right.
sure.
I want to have the equipment. That's why I take pictures when I'm there because I want to help. Like I'm
right.
like,
Right.
I
Because
wanna
if we
you
could
guys
get
in
a hold
action.
of a GoPro, we could start boosting each other up because those GoPro videos.
Yeah.
The sound quality is
Every
impeccable on 'em.
time there's a GoPro video, I swear to God, they do like
That's what Jay uses.
They do better.
I want to get an actual like camera
have a
with a
GoPro.
zoom
I
mic
do.
built into
You
it.
have one?
Like,
Yeah, I'd like find it, but
because I
I
know,
move, you know, I move
like
or
the
something.
way Dave and Brandon were doing it. I don't know, because like even the ones that we did with Brandon, like at different shows, it seems like generally speaking, the GoPro videos have gotten
sound
better
quality.
better traction online. I mean, it's not even necessarily the sound quality or the video.
from
Just
the type of video.
yeah, they just seem to get better traction. So,
Yeah.
it seems like something
that
we should look
human
into.
perspective view.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's a
I
lot more
guess.
realistic for sure. I guess I'll say we had one more show after that, which was Grunge Fest at Basement Transmissions that Autotrocity hosted.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
That was cool. But yeah, that was our most recent show. But yeah,
That was
we've had
first-
those shows since our last official. Hopefully, this one gets posted podcast.
Yeah, hopefully.
But
so
yeah,
far, everybody's being recorded. I've been watching it
Cool.
like a hawk. So,
but yeah.
yeah,
so
that was,
Is anybody loud as fuck?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Probably.
anybody who's helped us out
I
during
think
that time
I
period.
think it's Josh. Josh looks loud, dude.
Yeah, you're pretty loud, Josh.
You are loud.
I've been like right here.
I'm just watching it, dude. It's going up.
The Grunge Fest, though, I was gonna say that was the first show we ever did. We played covers.
Yeah.
We did "Them Bones" and "You Know You're Right" by Nirvana. That was cool. I like playing "Them Bones." That was fun.
Everybody was really cool about that one. They were best feedback was
We
definitely
kind of
from
rushed. You know,
Rebirth
you're right.
and Them Bones.
Rebirth is the newest one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that one.
That's the one Johnny got the video of. That was
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah.
That's our newest.
Yeah, that has a lot of nice changes in it.
We have an extended sneak peek on our YouTube.
Yeah, I'd say we can plug those. You know, definitely check out YouTube
Extended
channel.
sneak peek.
You know, the full extent of our YouTube channel. Obviously, if you're seeing this, you're going to be on YouTube. But you know, check all of our videos out. Our website, any of our social pages.
I can even leave it like at an end, like at the end of the video, has like a video you can watch or subscribe. I can put it at the end. Of
Yeah.
Do you guys do Apple and Spotify too?
Not yet because I looked it up a little bit, but not too
Well,
much.
we're on Spotify.
And I
Matt
think
found this thing that he put all our stuff into it, and it automatically like uploaded it to all the major things. Like,
Well,
even
I
a
think
couple,
we.
like,
I
didn't
think
even
we
know.
are on Apple. I thought we were. I thought
Well,
that's
so-
what the thing
CD
did.
baby, you mean? Talking about
Yeah.
CD?
yeah, that's what I was getting into. I think it costs money to do it, like every time you upload.
Right.
So I'm not entirely sure. I think I have to look into it a little more.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I think that's the right answer.
Damn it, CD baby.
Michael's talking shit.
it's all music distribution places.
But yeah, I can't
so-
wait. I
Fucking
can't wait till we
CD,
all get a
baby.
bunch of stuff out there and see where we are
Mike's been
another
drinking.
10 years down the road.
For sure, man. It's cool to get together
I just
and
want to
talk
talk
about
shit
old,
about something.
or just see
I'll
how far
talk
we've
shit
come,
about a
you
big
know. And
fucking
I
corporation.
can pull up YouTube right now and find that I have that. Remember that old recording, or like the very first time we played at Bosco's, or like
Oh
like
my
as a whole,
God.
dude.
Yeah.
That one's 10 years old last month. That was like May
2014.
2014.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 10 years old now. You had a little longer hair. I had shorter hair. Nate was on the drums. Fucking, we had some like special appearances from Mark and Mike screamed in the one too.
I'm always a special appearance.
Yeah,
I still have a
Extra
bunch
special.
of OG Dirty Leaf recordings and videos. I have all of
It's
our Hunter
about
sets.
me. And I'm special.
Mike, I still have Harshmellow on my phone.
Harshmellow, dude. That was your long, like, jammy one, wasn't it?
Yeah, the experience. It wasn't a song. It was
That was
12
awesome.
minutes of your life gone.
You could say it like that.
But there was some jam in it. That's for
It's
sure.
weird to see like what Dirty Leaf is now and to think where it started from. Like, just like they're so like I don't know.
No, it started. I mean, it
really was
it
dirty
is
when you guys started, but now it's, like, clean
The
and-
first iteration
clean.
was the hardest rock version of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I
F.
was like, I
When
think
you have Tony as a drummer, you're just naturally.
Tony was like, Tony's mind was like, I don't want to fucking play what I'm playing right now, so I'm gonna play whatever I want. And then my mind was like, I'm in Hawkwind for some reason. That was what I thought. And then
That's not
Kevin was just being Kevin, and Logan was like, we're the Grateful Dead. So it kind of came out kind of interesting. Like, some of the stuff
It
was pretty
was-
cool.
It was an interesting flavor, that's for sure.
But I was going to say, I just listened to your band's EP, but Logan has live tracks on
Right.
YouTube, Logan B and Dirty Leaf. And I listened to some of that, and they must have been done pretty recently because they had the sax player in them. That dude
He's
that
the
works
only
at
one I haven't met
Guitar Center. Ken.
yet. I've met
That's
some of
his
the
name.
brass section,
But yeah,
and I know the rest of the band.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know him. I mean, I've talked to him in Guitar Center. He seems cool. But yeah, I don't know if he works there anymore. I haven't been there in a minute. But
His one guitar player, he's in Cacti too, right?
Ethan.
Ethan,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, they sounded pretty cool. They're one of the bands.
I really
I haven't
like
heard
it.
them
They're
yet.
already set up for the.
I've been
first.
wanting to
Yeah,
jam
Light
with
Up
him
Garden.
for a while, and I actually
Yeah.
just got the chance to jam with him earlier this week. And
Nice.
yeah, he's a fun guy to be around.
Yeah, he's
a
really-
really good guitar player.
He was really nice, and he liked when we played Wizard Sleeve with them.
Oh yeah, that's right up at
He
the
was
Rook.
very
Their-
I was at that
their
show.
receptive. of
Other
that.
guitar player,
Enjoyed it.
Dave, he's like renowned as a excellent musician, like on a guitar, on a violin, on piano. Like, he does everything. And he's in he plays with
Dirty Leaf.
Smilo
Oh, okay.
and the Ghost sometimes.
okay.
I'm pretty sure,
Yeah,
or all the time, possibly.
Logan's
I've heard about them.
Logan's put together a group of people that is really supporting his vision of what he wanted.
He's
It seems
he's good at finding talented people and talking them into playing music. That's for sure. He's a businessman.
yeah, dude, it's crazy because like they're like, that's what I thought. I mean, I heard them and I was like, man, he's and the thing with him too is like
That's what I mean. Like the original Dirty Leaf was dirty.
He has really,
Raw.
really improved too as a musician. I mean, we all have, but like his, like even when I was listening to his live tracks, I thought his vocals sounded stronger than I've ever heard them sound. Like he's just been,
He's just getting
Plugging
comfortable
away.
with it, and I mean, it's all about the reps.
Right.
Reps for sure.
They,
He's busy.
but yeah,
He's busy.
their
Busy.
fucking sound is like, I mean, they're just, and that Sav too. Like, I don't think he's been playing bass all that long, and like he's legit.
He's been playing bass for like a year.
Yeah, I mean,
Or a
I
little
think it's
over a
been
year.
2
Yeah, I
years
was gonna
now.
say like 2 years, maybe.
But-
I don't know, but I was like
but
1
yeah,
to 2 years.
He was
mean,
less than a
he
year in when I met him.
Yeah, he was playing live shows, pretty green,
Yeah.
and he
That was
was
like late 20.
But I mean, he's always been a musician, like, or
Right.
like he has an ear for
I
it.
think
He
he
can
guys-
DJ and
understands.
stuff.
Wizard,
Yeah, I
Wizard
think
Sleeve, yeah.
Up at Rook.
from what I
Yeah.
gathered,
No, it
I-
was last April.
I can't
Oh, was
remember
it?
if this is
Yeah,
correct,
okay,
but I think
okay.
he knows how to play piano or something. Maybe keys.
Right. I wouldn't
So he has
surprise
a
me.
ear. He probably has a grasp.
He
of
sings
theory
for
and stuff.
Sanis.
Right. Yeah.
We played with them. That random ass
We're
show.
playing with them or I think they're playing after us at the Cambridge Festival.
Okay.
I think it's them. I can't remember.
But we played with them in that. Was it the Rook? Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was the time for the Cambridge Fest? If we did get it,
We're second to last.
second to last.
I can't remember what the time was. I think it's like 9:45 to 10:30.
Well, Royek, we're literally just got switched to that slot you just mentioned.
Maybe it's 10:30 then.
That would be sweet if you guys were like right after us.
I think it might be you, then us, then Sanus. I think.
That'd be a hell of a way to end this.
As long as we confirmed with Jason that we were going to do it, did we?
We were talking.
It's still up in the air.
We were
yeah.
talking about it.
Oh.
Do it.
I don't know.
We confirmed that we were like the time slots were up and down. They were supposed to meet yesterday.
Well, you
about
guys
it.
might have stole our time slots. You son of a bitch.
Now they're going to
Better
be
than CD
like,
baby
all right, we're putting you back to
charges."
the first one.
You know what? You can just leave.
Let's share.
Let's play it the same time.
Like I believe
You
in
play a
life
song,
after
we
love.
play a song.
I'm playing when you guys are playing. I was promised a 9:45 to 10:30 time slot.
Well, now
You
that-
already know two of my songs.
I think now that we're mad at Kevin, we're gonna kick him out. You know, it's probably a good time to end it.
Yeah, pretty good time. Kick you on out.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you. See you on the next one.
Thanks, guys.